Welcome back, Truth Seeker. It is Friday, September 6th, 2024, and one of the big headlines today, Donald Trump going to appear in a New York courtroom in regards to his appeal against the E. Jean Carroll lawsuit, where he was ordered by a court earlier this year to pay $83.3 million. And remember, he appealed that on March 8th, which can be written 8/3 or 3/8, and of course in Gematria, election equals 83 and 38. And remind you of the state Colorado that has the same connection, where they did the major ritual with putting him back on the ballot after he was removed by the numbers. We've been covering this E. Jean Carroll versus Trump thing since 2019 when it began, and from the very beginning, we've pointed out how it's been synced with John Carroll, who established the first Jesuit university. There's been so many rituals between these two over the last handful of years. And look at how perfect it is today. Today is 84 days after Trump's June 14th birthday. As we know, big way, alphabetic order, Jesuit equates to 84. Run it with numerology, the alphabetic order, the Jesuit order equates to 84, like United States of America. So it's 84 days after Trump's birthday. That means today is also 60 days before the U.S. presidential election, which will be the 60th election. And remember, Donald Trump equals 60. Again, Kamala's about to turn 60. Tim Walz is 60. Kamala started dating Willie Brown when he was 60 and she was in her 20s. With regards to the Jesuits, the first decade they were recognized by the Roman Catholic Church. They were limited to having 60 members in their order. The word order equals 60. We know what happened exactly 60 weeks into the first ever Jesuit Ignatian year. It was July 14, 2022. Trump came out that morning and said he'll run in the election, which was the 60th. And then we got the news later that day that his ex-wife fell down the stairs and died. Again, exactly 60 weeks into the Jesuit Ignatian year. We also got the story that day, conservatives against Trump, why he should not run based on 60 legal cases. Now here we are with a legal matter 60 days before the election. And you might recall earlier this year, E. Jean Carroll and Trump were in a courtroom together, and they said it was the first time they were in the same room together in decades. That was January 16th, like the Jesuits since the 16th century. And from that day to today is a span of 235 days, like the Society of Jesus equals 235, which is the formal title of the Jesuits. Again, in my post on GematriaEffectNews, if you go there, I got to fix that typo up there. Early in the morning, I wrote the Jesuit order equals 144. I should have wrote 84 there. Jesuit order alone does equal 144, like the election's 144 days after Trump's birthday. And remember, he was the first Jesuit pope shortly after becoming president back in 2017 on the 144th day of the year, and that's when he gave the pope a lotus flower, like how Kamala means lotus flower. And if you're not up on that work, definitely go back and check that out too. But I have all the posts linked here in the bottom of this post that'll take you back to everything we've been covering, and you can see just how redundant this has been and how it's all obviously so Jesuit. And remember, the Jesuits gave us the calendar that says today, September 6, 2024. They gave us the language as we know it. They synced both things up at the end of the 16th century, the century of their creation. And we also know, D.C. is where the Jesuits set up camp, and eventually the capital of this nation moved there. Again, the United States of America equals 84, like the Jesuit order equals 84. Like it's 84 days after Trump's birthday again. And don't even get me started on George Orwell's 1984 and how that became the bestseller right when Trump became president. A little joke from Jesuit-controlled Amazon. But, anyhow, those are the main points, and the links are there. It's all news by the numbers all day, every day. Jesuits controlling the political theater, because that's what it is. Until next time.